What's up, everyone? This is Kobe, and this is my story. Alright, I've been wanting to talk about this, so I think now is the right time. So, I'm going to talk about how I was extremely obese and then lost all this weight. So, at first, I wanted to start and say, maybe I think, I've checked out body types, like watching Greg Doucette. I think my body type is endomorph, so I can be extremely skinny and get a lot of weight. It's not a bad body type, but my whole life, I never was fat. I never was obese. I always was skinny and in shape. Not skinny. Well, yeah, I guess you could say skinny in shape. I wouldn't be called like super skinny, but I was always in shape. I was always playing sports. I was playing soccer. I'm gonna put that one there. And I was playing like ice hockey and other things. I was a captain of my varsity team in high school. I was on the men's national team at age 18. And I was, so I've been playing, and I was going to get recruited by the Dominican Republic. I also was in the newspaper in the Caribbean. So, I mean, so I was always playing sports. So I was always doing some type of physical activity. I was never overweight. I was fairly lean. Um, So then I got up to this age, like I think 21 or 22. I had issues with my sleeping. So what I got prescribed some sleeping medication, and that sleeping medication just there's you guys got to check medications for the side effects like weight gain. Now I always check, and now I'm gonna always, when I show my videos and do like show you some 0 calorie stuff or some low calorie stuff, I'm gonna be checking the back of it and reading it to you, and the other ingredients too, because they be high and stuff in the other ingredients. But anyways, so there was weight gain on that, and literally from that, it's like a thing where you take the medicine and you wake up at like 2 in the morning and you are just so hungry. Your ghrelin, the ghrelin is a hormone that lets you know that you're hungry. Um, my ghrelin was so high that I just binge eat. I was just binge eating everything. I'd open the fridge, I just eat everything, and because of that, I was always in a huge surplus. A surplus means that you have more calories than like if you're, say you're on a diet, you want to have 1,500 calories, but you're having 2,000. You're in a 500 calorie surplus. A deficit means that if your normal calorie intake is 1,500, then you have 1,000. You're in a 500 calorie deficit. So I was in a surplus. So I'm gaining weight because I'm eating more than I'm supposed to. Just eating so much, and then I gained 80 pounds. 80 pounds. Man, that was bad. I've never been like, think about it. Like, I can, I just want to say I do understand people who are overweight, how it is heavy and stuff, because I never was, my whole 20 years, I was never overweight. Then suddenly, I just got extremely obese. Man, my back was hurting to get up. It was so hard to do physical activity. Stretching would be irritating. I was super lazy. And what came with eating bad food is mental health. My mental health wasn't good because of that. And my physical, we're going to get to that. But my mental health was horrible because of that. I just didn't want to get up. I was just super tired. I was fatigued all the time. It was just the worst thing. And because I was never obese my whole life and I was always doing sports and active, it really bothered me, because I just was so shocked that my body that I could get to that state from eating so much and just not working out and just sitting there. It wasn't just the sleeping medication, but that sleeping medication, I'm telling you, is if you ate that food without that, I probably would have gained 80. Probably would have still gained some, but things with weight gain medications, be very careful. It's really bad. And the next thing you know, it creeps up on you. I don't know if some people understand, like, know what that feels like. The next thing you know, you gain like 60 pounds or 80 pounds or 100 pounds. So you got to be watchful on that. Um, So I was just like, I felt odd in public and in social situations. I don't know if you got, I hope this is helping somebody to relate or where they were or someone who's going through this now. And it was just, I just felt uneasy. I was a person, I'm gonna be honest, it's not like a gloating thing. I'm not a person who just likes to just show off and stuff. I'm not a person who likes to be very proud. But I was a person who I was always getting girls as a young kid. It was a very easy thing for me. Then to see myself get that heavy, I just felt awkward because I know myself of being a skinnier guy. Then I'm just 266, stomach out, just face just this big. People told me they couldn't even recognize me. When people would say that, that was hard for me to take in. And I just felt uneasy, making me anxious just because I felt uncomfortable with how I was looking. And I was worrying about what people thought more. All things you shouldn't do. You shouldn't worry about what people think. You shouldn't worry about that. But you should take care of your health. Like, people can say whatever they want about, oh, yeah, I'm just happy to be overweight. That's up to you. But on this channel, we're going to talk about how to lose weight and be in shape. Because my story, I hope this will help you. So I was that heavy. And then that resulted to binge eating more. You would think that I'd be like, I need to change. No, because I was uncomfortable in social situations, because I was struggling so much, I was now saying, let me eat more, because now food became comfort food. I wasn't eating to live, I was living to eat. Then I was at a period where I was eating, seriously, where I was eating 2 double cheeseburgers from Five Guys and 2 large fries. Well, actually, I think I'd have 1 large fry for those double cheeseburgers. I'm not sure, but 2 double cheeseburgers, guess what? In one sitting. Sometimes in one sitting. And if not, my double cheeseburger had extra cheese and just, bro. And you're eating that literally almost every day? I just checked the calories at Five Guys fries. It's like 1,300 for Cajun fries. So you're just having 1,300 for Cajun fries alone, plus the burger with the extra cheese every day? Of course I'm in a surplus. Of course I'm overweight. The sleeping meds were not helping though. You see what I'm saying? So it got really bad, and so I had to go to the cardiologist. A cardiologist is someone who checks the functions of your heart. And so they told me my heart muscle was 30% thicker than normal. And they said, if you don't stop eating like this, by age 30, you're going to have a heart problem. I'm like, I'm 21. Man, my life's going to be over that early, or I'm going to start dealing with that early. Just like, man, that was it for me. Sometimes it takes people, they got to go all the way down to realize it's time to change. And I was just like, that was it for me. That was what I needed to hear. I might die in 9 years. It's like, when I reach my 30, I'm like, nah, okay. And I said, enough is enough. And these are the words that changed me right here. I said, do you want to live or do you want to die? And as soon as I said that, I literally just started changing everything. I started to work out, eat better. But first, let me explain what other health problems I got. I had diabetes type 2 that I developed. I'm very grateful that I didn't get type 1, because I have people in my family that have type 1. Then I would never be able to get rid of it. But I'm thankful that it was type 2. And then I got I got a thyroid. It's either hyper or hypo. I wasn't producing enough. So I think it's hypothyroidism I developed. Dude, that's the problem. I've never had those issues. As soon as I gained that much weight, your body's like, dude, this is way too much, dude. And you're not even, this is like an all saturated fat, which is the worst fat you can have. It's like, this is all bad stuff, dude. High sugar. I was having like those big things of Tropicana orange juice every day, like a whole one every day. And I would order like 8 of them just because I know I would finish one a day. That is not healthy. So yeah, when I said to myself after the cardiologist, the heart doctor appointment, I said, do you want to live or do you want to die? And ever since that, I started changing what I was doing. I hired a personal trainer, and man, for some reason, I don't know, just me, I work better with personal trainers. And I literally had, and I know this sounds like what you hear all the time, chicken and broccoli. I don't really care because this is my story. That's what I started doing. So I'm not saying that's all you need to do, because in my channel, I'm going to show you you don't have to do that. Just have that same boring thing. But for me, that hearing that from the heart doctor, it, like, I don't know, it scared me and motivated me literally into eating healthy. And I cooked chicken at home in my apartment in California when I used to live in Cali, because I was down there for acting. I was acting in TV, film, and in commercials. So next thing you know, I was making chicken. I put this A1 bold and spicy sauce on it. I stopped having that sauce though, but I was cooking chicken, brown rice, not white rice, because I think white rice is bleached. But we'll get to that in probably another video. And then I had broccoli, and I was eating that. Man, let me tell you, I wasn't. And this is before I was. And I started working out. I was doing more running, cardio. I was doing football drills. That's what I was doing 3 times a week. I wasn't trying to build muscle. This right now, like you saw my first workout, that wasn't the first time I worked out. I've worked out before, but I wasn't really trying to build muscle. This is now me trying to build muscle and get super lean. Before, it was just for me to lose weight. That's what I'm saying. Now I'm taking it serious. Doing football drills and stuff, like sprinting, just a whole bunch of stuff. Man, that weight dropped off when I changed my diet and worked out. Dude, I lost 40 pounds in 4 months. Literally in 4 months, I lost 40 pounds. Just quick. It just started shredding off because I was actively just running. When you're super overweight, cardio is so important to do. The thing is, I didn't care though about muscle growth because I was always doing soccer. I was always running. I never was trying to build muscle before. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know all this stuff about protein synthesis. I was just running. I didn't care. So I lost it quick. If you're trying to be a runner, then run. You're going to drop weight fast. The thing is, now for muscle growth, I do like lighter stuff than that, like maybe brisk walking or some type of like incline walking or something. I'm not trying to lose all my gains from my muscle. But yeah, so that's why it's dropping off fast, because the reason I'm saying that is if you want to keep your muscle, doing a whole bunch of cardio, it's going to start burning from the muscle if you're losing weight way too fast. That's what I'm saying. But it was good for me, man. I just started dropping it off. It was just such a great feeling to realize, man, I can actually do this. All that time I was so lazy, slothful. Sloth means lazy, slothful, and I was just gluttonous. Gluttony means you're eating more than you need to. You're lustfully overeating. And I was just being gluttonous. I was just eating and eating and eating to try to bury my problems. And now the fact I'm eating right, I'm changing my life. And it was just the best feeling in the world to see that stuff drop. The thing is, you have to do something. You have to start. You can't just sit here and say, let me take a pill and hope it works. Some of them probably do work, and we'll get to that in here, actually. You know that. We're going to talk about supplements here, too, if you check my other videos. Point of what I'm saying is, they don't work if you don't work out. They don't work if you don't eat a right diet. If you think you're gonna take some pills and not eat the right diet, you're dreaming. Unless you have some type of illegal type steroid thing, then maybe. But I don't do illegal steroids. This is all natural stuff on this channel. So you're gonna have to go somewhere else for that. Point of what I'm saying is you got to put in the work if you want to see the results. And I put in the work and I saw the results. And because I put in the work, that's why I lost the pounds. And now I checked my scale this morning. So my when I was super obese, I was 266. Right now, I am now 186.4. I have lost 82 pounds. It's only been about 2 years. I've lost 82 pounds. Nothing is impossible. And guess what? I don't have diabetes anymore. My diabetes has been healed. Guess what? My hypothyroidism is gone. And I had high cholesterol too, obviously, what I was eating. But it was runs in my family. My cholesterol went back down to normal. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. And I developed sleep apnea. I have a CPAP machine. My breathing is way better than it was before. I don't snore that much. Because if you lose more weight, you'll snore less. Usually. Now, I don't want to say like, because scientifically it could be something else. But I was starting to snore less. It's a great thing. I can breathe better. You know, when you're heavy, you don't want that weight on you. You're like, that's a lot of weight on your heart, on your body, your organs. That's a lot. So to drop that all off, you will feel so much better. Now I'm like, I can see my indents in my face. I love that. I'm starting to look skinnier. Like before, I couldn't see any indents in the nice structure of my face. Before it was just puff. Just, seriously, not to be funny. It was so uncomfortable to look at, but mainly to walk in. My joints hurt. Everything was hurting. And the fatigue was horrible. I was so tired. I really not a fan of fatigue. It's a really bad thing, and I pray if anyone's dealing with chronic fatigue and stuff, I can relate. Don't even trip. I love y'all. That I respect it. I understand. It's hard. It's hard. So, yeah. And then, so my heart muscle went back down to normal. So right now I'm healthier, and I need to keep getting healthier. I'm healthy now. I'm substantially healthier than I was before. So yeah, guys, now I'm working out, trying to put on muscle and get leaner. That's the whole, to be shredded and be healthier, eat healthier and stuff like that. Like right here, I got my Zero Reads ginger ale, literally 0 calories. I'm going to start doing, like, I got a playlist on, but there's no videos yet, but I'm going to start doing videos on 0 calorie sauces, syrups, sodas, I'm telling you, so that you guys will have alternatives. We're going to get into it on this channel, guys. So I hope that helped you guys a lot. Just know that I'm not perfect. We all struggle. I hope this helped you realize that you're human and I am too. So it's okay. You'll get through it. So yeah, this is my story on how I lost 82 pounds. My name's Kobe James. Thank you for watching my video on my channel, More Health, More Wealth. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.